Greetings, my friends. This is Gilles Mention. I'm called to return to continue to speak about different ideas. I wanted to thank you so much for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing, and for your donations. They're kind of keeping me alive right now. Although I feel like I'm really eager to find my freedom, my independence on a financial level. God says it is coming, so I will remain hopeful in that level. I wanted to discuss the idea of personality. Personality, of course, all I'm saying is from my own perspective, and many people will have completely different ideas. Everything is relative, but to me, personality is something that's absolute universal mystery. No one understands the essence nature of personality because it is a gift from God. For there is a huge difference between the highest personality, the Godheads, and the lowest, the mortal personality. In between, there are spirit personality that are amazing, beautiful personalities. But it's never about the personality itself, it's more about the character. When you see a human, it's got a bad personality or a good personality. It's not the personality, it's the character. Because as we ascend, we'll keep the same personality. Personality is like a hub. It's superimposed upon living energy, and it is whether it is light or spirit or matter, and all the energy passes through, filters through this personality. But even in the spirit realm, personality remains a mystery. We know that from the standpoint that the Father is the first personality, and the eternal Son is the second personality, and the infinite Spirit is the third personality, and the Supreme Being is the fourth personality, which is the God of time and space. But those are amazing divine personalities, and we can achieve them. We can, as we progress in our character, our frequency ascend, our personality, the energy system that will go through our personality will be refined. And so it's like, do not judge the personality. God does love the sinner, but he doesn't love the sin. He loves, because he's created those personalities, and there is an infinite number of personality, but not two are alike. So we're all very precious to the Creator, to God. Once again, believe what you want, but we all very, very precious in that level. I wanted to discuss the different forms of light also, to talk about light. For light is something also that's a bit mysterious. We believe we know. A lot of scientists will tell you what it is, but we only know a little bit of the frequency of light, and we're all learning through the process. I'm going to pull some cards. The observer of the day is the never-ending story. It is really a matter of letting go of all forms of drama. For I learned in the past life, attachment is suffering. It's all about attachment. It's this attachment that creates the suffering. It is not the people. It is not the love. It is the attachment to certain outcome, to certain connection. The highest wisdom is the step ahead. It's all about being able to use the assistance of others, to be prepared for what is to come. What we need to understand is the orphan, to accept that sometimes we have to feel alone down here. It's forcing us to open our wings as well, and to continue to call on our higher self so that we can feel connected. Once we'll be in our connected self, we'll never be alone. What we need to do is the wind of change. The wind of change. The song I'm going to sing later. We don't know how the wind will turn, but we have to be ready for whatever. And the outcome is reparation. My life has been shattered in 1,000 pieces. I hope I will be able to put all those pieces back together. I have a lot of work to do. As soon as the resources will come, it's going to be I'm going to have to create priorities. And so there is, I was talking yesterday about the three essential forms of light. The first is the metatronic light, the light that we see on the outside. We are physical light that bounce upon object, and we see colors and forms. Then there is intellectual light, when we become aware of something. And then there is the light of the soul, which we see through the third eye, the light of the soul, the seven rays, all the blue. You can use also the pink fire, the pink ray is a very powerful, the light of the mother. You can send this through your intention, this pink light in the heart of others. It's kind of a common greetings on the higher planes. When you meet someone, you send a wave of pink light into the heart of the person. And so we have all those. There is many colors and frequencies within this light of the soul, and we learn to identify, use that. For we all have our own light, the light of our own souls, and eventually we want our own light to match the frequency of the great central sun. which we're getting closer, and we have to determine which is the most comfortable light for us to ascend. Yet we're learning to use every forms of light, which have all different qualities, virtues, and attributes within each of the seven rays, seven chakras, or 12 rays eventually. And I work a lot with this. I've been working a little bit, and I think this light will be the diamond light of the goddess of purity, or the light of Santal. Those are very advanced form of light, for we all have our own light. For light is like love. It's like there are trillion forms of love and all unique. When we fell in love, it's always unique. So the light is the same. When you meet someone that has the same light as you, it's like it creates a very powerful excitement in the process. And so for light is more something that reveals its information, when love is something that is felt. Yet from a scientific point of view, love is not something that they have been able to qualify it for. I don't know how we could qualify it, yet it is real for anyone who's felt it. Also to understand there is only one light, one truth, and God is infinity is relative to the infinite reality of past, the present, and the future, of the universe of universes. He explains the wholeness of it. And there is only one God. Yet there is many Godheads, God has many forms, yet there is only one. In truth, and this one life, this one truth, is really the understanding that we are part of it. We are that which is the one life that is experienced through our personality. And so the more we are able to forgive, the more life will forgive us. The more tolerant we have with others, the more life will be tolerant with us. It's kind of a two-way street. Although it's not always, what's on the surface is not always obvious. But love and life and light are like two faces of the same coins. And there is also false light, dark light, which is used by the demons and the negative extraterrestrial to project negative ideas, visions, thoughts into people's minds. Some of them use technologies even to broadcast it. But those will come to an end. But we need to decipher. Nightmares are really sometimes they're the result and the product of negative alien technologies that have been keeping the subconscious and keeping the subconscious dominant within the human consciousness. But we are awakening from that, and we have slowly but surely we turn off all those technologies and ideas, and we become. But there is a lot of false life. We have to protect ourselves against those illusions that are being protected. We have to decipher. And so I'm going to pull a few cards with the Dakini to see what the Dakini will reflect a little bit. So I feel like I had a very peaceful night, although there is some big shifts that are going on. So this full moon was powerful also. So the observer of the day is eternal life. It's really this knowledge, this consciousness that we are led to the understanding, to the integration of our eternal nature eventually. For once we know, we don't have to feel it all the way, but whoa. So the situation is the castle in the clouds. Continue to cultivate your dream, your vision. Just dream hard. Just have enlightened dreams, and continue to cultivate those castles in the cloud. There is celestial castle that eventually we'll be able to visit. Around this situation, there is a threefold riddle, which means it's a psychological temptation that could not be solved intellectually. So it is difficult. It is challenging to let go. So the attachment of having to resolve things mentally, sometimes it's not easy. We don't always see the solution. Sometimes we have to step out of the problem in order to see the solution. What we see before us that will unfold is a deep end. The deep end will bring the new beginning, but it's really a deep end, deep end. In our subconscious, there is a fire of sacrifice. This fire of sacrifice was the understanding that we need to let go of certain things in order to obtain other things. There is not like sometimes if our cup is full and we want something, we have to empty it out before something new can come in. And that has created right now we're still in a high tension. It's still a bit tense. It's like we have to learn to take things light, to be humoristic, to not take ourselves too seriously, not to be. Life is going to push our buttons, and then eventually we'll realize that we want the elixir fruit, the essence. We want to test the best things out of life with discernment. What's coming in the near future is slay the ego. All that is low and inferior will be slayed, will be shaken up, and then we'll find wisdom, the oasis in the desert. our strength within the situation is the pearl before swine. It means that certain things we can trust, certain things we cannot trust. So we have to be very discerning even within ourselves. We cannot always know everything. And for that, because we based our understanding on the past, it is called memory, recall. We have to integrate our past. And once we integrate our past, we'll be able to be in the present, like a bubble, to be spontaneous. What's coming to us from the outside world is the cremation ground, it is meditation, but it's also the chariot, it is transcending, being able to move through to the doors to the world will open. And it's like right now there is a great deal of integration of all kind of other things that are being understood and integrated by other souls, which will, so that the plan of God can come together. Only things will only reveal in the right time. What we feel on the emotional level is blow your mind. It's a release of tension. Whatever tension we feel in our mind, the emotion is basically being released from this tension, and the outcome will be totally bananas. Totally bananas is accepting the absurd. Things don't make sense. It's okay. It's just a passage. It's just a transition time. We're gonna get to the power of the serpent power, the power of will, the power of sexuality, the power of choice. It is always our choice, and then the choice is going to be the way through to open the door. So we all have keys. We have to learn what the keys open which door. Personally, my guardian angel gave me my cosmic key. I've been using it for many years. It opens many doors, but we all have it's a key. It's a symbol that's many corporations have been using that. But it is my key. In truth, everybody will have. There is many keys. Symbols are keys that open doors to higher dimensions, higher energies, higher frequencies. So I hope this message was interesting for you. I thank you so very much. I'll pull a few cards, and then I'm gonna finish with a song that went through my mind. It's like it's about the wind of change. It's called. It goes like this. I followed the Mosva and down to Gorky Park, listening to the wind of change. An August summer night, soldiers passing by, listening to the wind of change. The world is closing in, and did you ever think that we could be so close like brothers? The future's in the air, can feel it everywhere, blowing with the wind of change. Take me to the magic of the moment on a glory night, where the children of tomorrow dream away in the wind of change. Walking down the street, distant memories are buried in the past forever. I follow the Mosva and down to Gorky Park, listening to the wind of change. Take me to the magic of the moment on a glory night, where the children of tomorrow dream away in the wind of change. Take me to the magic of the moment on a glory night, where the children of tomorrow share their dreams with you and me. The wind of change blows straight into the face of time, like a storm wind that will ring the freedom bell for peace of mind. Let your balalaika sing what my guitar wants to say. Take me to the magic of the moment on a glory night, where the children of tomorrow dream away in the wind of change, in the wind of change. beautiful song about the end of the Cold War. Personally, I've been trying to fight, not a fight, but really, I felt this really deep, heart, soul, romantic connection to a person that I always considered fantasy because I don't have the means to have a relationship with this person. But then she came into my life, and it became deeper. But I always thought it wasn't right for me, and I've been fighting it. My soul said, "You cannot let it go," and I've been through hell fighting it, and it's like so. It was like really. Finally, I accepted. I said, well, fine, maybe the circumstances will make it so the relationship can work. And all of a sudden, it's like everything has been dissolved, everything is gone, everything is finished. So it's like, whoa, it's like I have to mourn and reconstruct myself because it was a deep connection. And so it's like, but in a way, I felt like my ego was right, my intuition was right, not, but I had to go through that. I don't know what, there was, I'm sure, lesson in the process. So it's like, it's been a difficult process, but I have to, attachment, attachment is suffering. I just gotta let it go now that it's over. It's like, it's just dissolved naturally. It was like very strong. It like became so strong and so powerful and so amazing. And just at this time, poof, woke up in the morning, it's like foot disappeared, gone, completely gone. Wow, interesting. Huh? It's like, but I know there is something else that has been presented to me that's going to replace it. So we'll be fine with it. the highest wisdom, not the highest wisdom, but the observer is about destiny, following the stairway to heaven. The highest wisdom is cheminement. It's a step-by-step ascension to the. It's like one step at the time. We are really getting elevated once we follow the heart and the guidance. What we need to understand is love. For regardless of the outcome and the manifestation, there was great love for me in this process. So it's like love is like we want to discover ever increasing octaves of love, and love is so unique. It is the most amazing energy. Love is actually the fabric of reality. It's supported by the love of God, and so it is the most amazing energy in the whole universe. All the Muhammad said that, Buddha said that, the Christ said that. They all said that. They all knew the truth of that love of God. For we're getting there. Huh? What we need to do is request, to continue to pray, to make your prayer, to continue to ask, and you shall to receive, to be precise in what we've been asking for. And the outcome is the light. So we both have light and love, and light to have a bright, to clear mind, to be enlightened, as well as to be in the feeling of love. So it is important to continue to cultivate both sides, the light and the love. And so we're going to be coming into the light. Huh? So it's a trust that, and be well, enjoy your day, continue to be creative. I'm really eager to be able to return to creating art, hopefully, very soon. Well, thank you very much. I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.